Today, let's talk about how to make the craziest iPhone 15 Pro Max camera rig that I could possibly think of. It does all the things that you would want it to. What does it do, you might say, Jason? Well, it records to an external SSD. It has a camera case that has mounts and an ND filter and other filters and a USB-C that connects all the things so you can charge and record to your heart's content. So why don't we go through all the stuff that I have here, and then we can come back and talk and put it all together, and I'll show you how it all works. Okay, so first off, the camera case itself. This is a camera case by Neewer. I know some people say newer, but I say Neewer because there are two E's. You take your iPhone and it slips in just like this, and then you clamp it down. I already have the quick release plate for my Ulanzi quick release here. This is the U100 Ulanzi mount and quick release plate. You see here, this is a metal cage. They make some cages that are bigger, some cages that have more handles or do more things, but I wanted to get this one because it's not too big for the phone itself, but at the same time, it's got plenty of mounting points. Two more 1/4 mounting points down here, points here. You have a cold shoe here. You have a cold shoe here. And that's pretty much all you get in terms of mounting. But one other thing that it does is it has this that mounts like so. Goes in and you push it on. And this is an ND filter that I have on here. So you can put the ND on. This way you can take it outside. You can control your ISO without having to go to crazy ISO levels. And I just kind of leave this on. You've got your mount. Next up, this comes with this crazy leg little tripod. This tripod, everything that I have here linked down in the description. This tripod is, it does have these bendy legs, and because of that, it's a little bit more flexible and versatile. I might get a smaller tabletop tripod for just standard use and have this for like a run and gun type of thing. But I put the Ulanzi ball head on here, and then I took this off so that I could mount it on here, like so. Screw it in. Then from there, I have this 4 USB-C port adapter, and this is just a clamp. Again, there's all kinds of different versions of all this stuff that you can get. I have several clamps like this. This is just a phone clamp that came with the tripod that I'm using to clamp the Belkin on there. And then you take the Belkin and you just sort of plug it in there. You have to kind of get it right between two of the USB-C ports to get it in there. The next thing that I'll do is I'll take this microphone. This is the Rode Video Micro that I've had for a long time. And I like it. I like the Video Micro because it's micro, and you can get it put on there. It has a big dead cat windscreen that I use when I'm outside, but I don't use when I'm not outside. From there, you're going to take, and this is important to know, you need a 2-pole or 3-pole, I guess. You need a 3-pole, which is what the microphone is. So that's 2 of these black lines, to a 4-pole, which is 3 of the black lines, to do the stereo plus mic that the input for the iPhone is looking for. And so you'll take the 2-pole and you'll stick it in the microphone. And then you'll take and you'll stick it in your USB, like thus. Next, we have our SSD. Now, my iPhone only has 256 gigabytes of storage, and you want to be able to, if you're going to do all this, you want to be able to record in Apple Log ProRes, high quality, blah, blah, blah. So what I've done is I went out and I got a Samsung T7 hard drive, and I got a mount that has a cold shoe on it. And then there's a cold shoe on the back of this, but you could use another cold shoe anywhere else you wanted. You could use this cold shoe. Is a little bit more challenging because you have to get the cable all the way over there. So I just use it back here. It does make this whole setup a little bit more chunky. You take your SSD, you slip it in with the port side going toward this little guy here. And you take your cable, and this one you got to kind of force it through a little bit. Kind of take this all the way out, force it through a little bit, and then get it to where plug this guy in like so. And then you can either tighten this down. This will keep your cable secure. And so now you have everything that you need attached. Got your ND filter. You can go this way. You can adjust this. This quick release actually locks in so it won't come off. And the next thing you know, you're away recording on the iPhone. And I'll show you what it looks like right now. So here's what everything looks like through here. Turn it around, get it going like this. I can actually control it from my camera. See? And now I'm talking to this. So this is what it looks like, ProRes log. I think it looks pretty good from what I can see on my watch. I wouldn't kick this out of bed for eating crackers. That much is for sure. Now, again, everything that I have down here linked in the description below. Some of it is more expensive than others. Some of it can be gotten cheaper than what I have here. But I bought all these pieces with the mind toward the budget and the function. And again, I didn't want to have a giant rig that was like this. I wanted to have something that could be handheld, but could also be used this way. So now I've got this going using the iPhone camera. You can also use something like the Blackmagic camera app if you want to do that. You can use this with your iPad and Final Cut camera if you want to do something straight into Final Cut for iPad, or if you have multiple phones or devices that you want to record but you want this to be your A-cam, you can use this. I think this is a pretty darn impressive piece of gear, and I'm glad that I spent the time to put this together. Now, you can put one together and not have to spend that time because I've done it for you. Let me know what you think about this down in the description below. If you have any questions about any of the gear or anything else, let me know, and I'll be sure to answer it down in the comments below as well. In this day and age, with what you can do with the iPhone 15 Pro and Pro Max and the iPhone 16 and 16 Pro Max coming out soon, there really doesn't feel like there's a need to buy a bunch of cameras. If you're getting started on YouTube or you're getting started on social media, vertical video, anything like that, this will also do vertical video if I wanted to. But if you want to do any of those things and you want to record in high quality, then this is the way to go. Right here is my super high quality iPhone 15 Pro Max all-in-one camera rig. Thanks again for being here. Once again, my name is Jason, formerly known as Painfully Honest Tech, sometimes known as the JTL. Until the next time, I am out.